Well, hey y'all. Of course, if you don't know who I am, my name is Donovan Adkisson. I am the owner and operator of Anero Media, where we do some podcasts about a wide variety of things. And of course, one thing that we really love is tech. Now, I have been an iPhone user for a number of years. The very first iPhone that I had was a 3. Not a GS, not a 3GS, but an actual 3. And then I wound up, finally, I kind of took a little break away from smartphones. And I was like, yeah, I'll just go with an enhanced phone. And I still have it. It's an LG 11000, I believe. But I got the itch again. And that's whenever I got the iPhone 4. And I got this around, well, it's been over 2 years ago. It was in April. And I just knew that Apple was coming out with a new iPhone. But I went ahead and did it anyway because I figured, okay, well, whichever one the next one would be, and of course at that time we didn't know for sure that it would be a 4S. We just knew that it would be the next iPhone. You know, speculation was it could have been the 5, but it wound up being the 4S, which is where they introduced Siri. But my thinking was, well, that phone probably wouldn't have LTE, and I'll just wait until the 5th one came around. Well, as luck would have it, I guess luck, my iPhone 4 developed an issue that I discovered was actually common among 4s and 4Ss, and let me take this out of its case. The sleep button right here, it breaks, and there's really no way to repair this other than sending it into a repair center, and I think it's about $150 to get it repaired. Well, you spend $150, you still have an outdated phone. So to make a long story short, I've never had an Android phone. So I said, well, maybe this is the time. So that's what I did. So what I have here today is the Samsung Galaxy S4. And I'm doing an unboxing, so here we go. Now, let me... Yep, here we go. All I've done so far is just open the box that it came in. Of course, we got your standard. This is a Verizon, by the way. Your standard paraphernalia. Ooh, nice box. We'll toss that on over back to this. So as you can see, we've got that. Now, how does one get into this? That is a very good question. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Thanks, chat room. I had just built that shot, so I keep forgetting I got to add those. Anyway, you see this right here. Nice packaging. I think Samsung is actually taking some lessons from Apple. And of course, this has actually got Verizon 4G LTE certified. And the package contains a Samsung Galaxy S4, standard lithium-ion battery, wall USB charger, stereo headset, quick reference guide, global support guide, product safety, and warranty brochure. All right, so that's the wraparound. I'll toss that over there. And let's get to the... Well, that's because I was in the single shot. You should be able to hear me now in this shot, and when I go to this shot, you should be able to hear me now too. Like I said, sorry about that. Anyway, let's see what we got here. All right, I think the bottom of that one is actually glued in. Let's see, how do we get this thing out of here? Okay, so... there we go. That comes out. Alright, so we have this phone. I got the white one. The case that I'm getting for it is actually going to be black. So I wanted a little bit of contrast. I've never had a white phone before. So I figured, why the hell not? Let's go with something a little different this time. All right, so what else do we have in the box? Get to know your phone. Wow, how much do I need to know about my phone here? Okay, so we've got earbuds, standard. We've got charging cable. We've got the wall charger. And apparently, the battery. Okay, so I think we can put this over here. Okay. So, let's see. What do they tell us to do? Oh, the 4G LTE SIM card. Now, see, this is something that's new to me. Whenever I had to place the order for the phone, it came up and it asked me, it said, I have to read the whole manual on air? I don't think so. It said, do you want to order a SIM card or do you already have one? And at first I said, okay, I have one. And then, of course, it wanted the MAC address. So this is entirely new for me because as anybody that knows anything about cell technology, CDMA generally did not have SIM cards. That was always something that was part of GSM, AT&T, T-Mobile. And that's what gave them the benefit of actually being able to, a lot of times, take an AT&T, say, iPhone, and then swap out the SIMs and take it over to T-Mobile. I don't think that's what this is. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really sure. I think this just enables the actual 4G LTE side of it, the data side of it. So we will see. All right, so we've got to activate the phone. And y'all just have to bear with me because I'm not entirely sure what you have to do here. Okay, let's see. Yes, I've saved the contacts from the old phone. All right, if you are using your existing, really? Okay. So to turn on the 4G LTE service, I have to call this 877 number, follow the prompts to turn on your 4G LTE service, have your customer receipt handy because you will be asked to confirm information from it, including the mobile number assigned to your 4G LTE SIM. Locate the 4G LTE SIM card. If you're using your existing, whatever. Ensure your existing 4G LTE is compatible. If you received a Verizon Wireless 4G LTE SIM card in the red Getting Started folder included with your shipment, snap the SIM card out of its holder without touching the gold electrical contacts. Process for inserting your battery and 4G LTE SIM card varies by phone. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like I've got to if you have received only I may have to go borrow my wife's phone. Okay. I will be right back because I think I have got to go grab another phone to be able to do this. Okay, I'm back. I don't understand why they've got to have you do this calling crap. I mean, what if I didn't have another phone? How exactly am I supposed to activate it? Unless it's one of those things where you can activate it after you've already activated the phone itself. Alright, if you received only a Verizon Wireless 4G LTE SIM card with your shipment, follow the instructions below to activate service. If you received a device with your shipment, follow the instructions in the activation guide to activate service and set up your device. It is not necessary to dial *22 to activate or program 4G LTE devices. I'm confused. That's kind of bad. Yep, sorry about that. I'm running all over cables in here. You know, I pride myself on being a tech head, but sometimes some of the most straightforward things just elude me. Please activate the wireless. Okay. If you are already registered online with My Verizon, My Business account, or Verizon Enterprise Center, maybe I can do this. Let's see. Let's see what it does. I guess I could have had some nice music going behind, huh? There. All right, let's see what happens whenever I go this route and log into. All right. All right, sign in. And I have noticed Verizon's site is so slow sometimes. Sign in. Once signed in, go to the orders page, select create order, click keep your existing phone number, then select the purchase service only button. Okay, that makes no sense, but let's see what happens here. Go to the orders page. What does one consider the orders page? Oh, let's see. Maybe it'd just be easier if I call. Maybe I'll try that. It says to follow the prompts. Okay. Do I have to activate them? Of course I want to activate now. Okay, so I guess that is it. Basically, you just dial in, punch in the number that you're calling about, then it wants your billing 4-digit passcode, then it reads the order number, and then it says, if you want to activate 4G now, press 1. If you want to activate 4G later, press 2. If I'm calling, why the hell would I be wanting to do it later? Okay, anyway. All right, so let's see. We are going to get the knife. And this is all right. Okay, so that's the SIM card. Now the question is, how does one open this puppy up? Now I will tell you this, you can tell this thing is made out of plastic. It doesn't feel as solid as the iPhone. See? Okay, so how does one... Okay, so there is that. Now the SIM card. Get these other instructions. I don't read Spanish. All right. So let's see. I'm presuming you just slide it in. So they say try to detach this. Right, without touching the little gold tabs. Sure. Don't believe that's happening. Okay, that snaps. Let's get into the battery. So, yeah, back is definitely plastic. Kind of flimsy. Have to press it all the way around. All right, so now the question is there enough juice in the battery to power up? Or how does one actually power this thing up? Ah. Oh, it vibrated. Oh, here we go. Oh, it plays a nice little tune. Probably Verizon bloatware. Okay, so let's see here. We want, please wait while we activate your phone. Oh, do I really want to turn it off? Now, actually, I know what I'll do. I'll do like I've done before. I'll turn the radio side off. While it activates, there we go. That'll work. I do appreciate those of you that are actually watching this and watching me act the fool trying to fumble my way through this. The question is, how long is it going to take to activate? Now watch it toss up some sensitive information on there, like my social security number or something that I had no idea that it had access to. Uh-oh. What do we got here? All right, it is now activated. It's got my phone number. Data usage for downloading, using, and uploading apps will be billed according to your plan. Yep. Welcome to the Setup Wizard. Maybe it'll help if I rotate this camera around a little bit so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. Nobody reads terms and conditions. Restore your contacts. Contacts from your previous Verizon phone has been detected in the cloud and can be restored. Sync it, baby. Now let's just see how well it does. Now there's a very good chance that I'm not getting 4G service simply because I have an extender, and it's a 2G extender. Okay. So choose an account to set up. Gmail setup is in a later step. Alright, so it says my backup is successfully completed. I'm just going to skip the mail setup for right now. Let's see, location, yeah. Are you, okay, I was about to say. You can empower your account experience, check account balance, whatever. Do you have a Google account? Yes. I has a Google account. When launching high data usage applications, connect to known Wi-Fi networks when Wi-Fi is off. Probably want that. I need to add my trying to see how this keyboard feels. Alright, I'm connected to my network. Next. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like the fact that the keyboard has actually got the numbers at the top instead of having to change out, you know, like you do on an iPhone to be able to get to your numbers. Now, of course, I got to figure out like a podcast application. What do you mean it didn't match? Oh, okay. Let's try it again. Use your Google account to back up your app settings such as bookmarks and Wi-Fi passwords and other data. If you previously backed up your account, you can restore it to this phone. You can change. No, I don't want to restore. Yeah, I have no problem backing it up to that. Use Wi-Fi and mobile network location. Let apps estimate your location with Google's location service. Of course, we should all love our Google overlords, right? And of course, now there's a Samsung account. Really? I have no idea what that is, but see? Samsung account. Do I really need a Samsung account? I suppose I can create one. Let us do that. Hate passwords. All right. Oh, that's not my birthday. Why do I feel like I'm time traveling? Okay. Psh. It can't figure out my name. Wow. Okay, hopefully this thing learns. I don't care about receiving the newsletter. Agree. That's it. Signing me in to a Samsung account. Got all these funky ass symbols up here. Of course, now I've got to sync it with my, and yes, that is my email address. I don't care if you know. You want to email me? It's gda@adkisson.co. And yes, that is co, not .com. All right, so it's been successfully created. Oh, pretty. What is it going to bring up? It's locating something. Not entirely sure what. Oh, time, weather, intermittent clouds. It's kind of cool. And of course, this being an Android phone, you've got Google right here where you can just go ahead and let me see what it does. Definitely will have to see how well it performs. I may have to get in the car and drive down the road just so I can get away from the extender. Or I could go turn it off, I suppose. It wants me to discover Google. Yes, yes, let's have Google now. New version available. Let's update on the Play Store. I guess we're going to update. Like I said, first experience with any type of Android device. I've never used an Android tablet. I have a few friends at work that have Android phones, S3, Note 2. But me personally, I've never actually used any of them. Wow, it knows I'm on a network extender. Okay, swipe screen. Yeah, I don't have a lock code. Guess I'll have to remedy that. Google. Find me. Tap mic, okay. Find me the closest taco restaurant. Wow. Wait a minute. Steak and Shake serves tacos? When did that happen? I thought it was supposed to talk to me. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Okay, well, it's fish tacos. Is there anything on this phone that you want me to check out, or I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing here. This is all brand new to me. Check the apps. Amazon, Amazon Kindle, Amazon MP3, the Amazon App Store, Audible. I've got to, I think Downcast. Okay, that's one thing I need to find. Let's see. I need to go to the Play Store and I need to see. I need to search for Downcast. Downcast. Podcast. Okay. So we've got Podkicker, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research for this, definitely, because I was thinking that Downcast was now available on the Android devices, and that's what I use on. Well, yeah, chat room. I agree with you. I didn't think there was one either, but I saw a post on, I think it was Blueberry, or anyway, it was the guys at Raw Voice, and they were talking about Downcast had recently come out for Android, and my first instinct was to point out Downcast wasn't available for the Android. But the way the article read was the fact that it had just recently come out and that it had a hellacious amount of downloads. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research because I did do a preliminary lookup because I knew that I was going to need podcast app, and anyway. Cool. Well, I like it. I mean, it's like I said, it's lighter, and it's plastic. It's got all these features that it's going to take me weeks to figure out. Okay, there's the camera. Okay, the camera's pretty quick. Okay, it's definitely faster than my my iPhone. We've got this mode button, automatically adjust the exposure, beauty face, best photo, night, sports. Let's see. Flash. Okay, it's taking a 4128 by 2322 picture. Okay, the front-facing camera is nice too. Then you got this. Oh, I see what the double, that's kind of cool. This is probably storing them somewhere that I don't necessarily want them stored. It'd be my damn luck. Flip it back around. So then if you do it that way, oh. All right, that's just cool. Information such as locations, dates, people's names, or the weather will be visibly, yeah, whatever. Well, I'm not a expert on photos, but these look pretty good. I'll give it that. So, all right, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to learn this thing. Upload what? The photos? You want me to upload the photos? I mean, I can. I'll do a little article where you know, once I get this video kind of cut down, because I don't think I want to necessarily produce it with all of the me waiting to do this and that, and anyway. But I'll put the photos up that I took, very first photos that I took with the phone. So I think right now I probably need to go plug it up though, and because it's only got about half battery. I want to see what it sounds like whenever I call it. Of course, that's another thing. I got to get all my ringtones. Okay, and for whatever reason, I don't want to call Verizon. I want to call the number. Honey, am I going to have to get you a new phone? I don't have a home phone number. But I'm not going to show hers either. The call's not going through. Now that's weird. Let me make sure I can make a phone call on it. What is that number? Oh, are you going to make me regret this? Oh, it's that number. Ah. I'll call it again.
service in English, press 1. Pour le service en français, appuyez sur le 2.
Welcome to Canada. Okay. The phone works. Making outbound calls. Now it's ringing. Okay, that's cool. Swipe away. Hey, that was Donovan Atkinson. And he does apologize. So how does one put it to sleep? Oh, that's how you do it. What is this? Oh, I don't know what S voice is yet. I don't really want to deal with that.
Welcome to Canada. For service in English, press 1. Pour le service en français, appuyez sur le 2. Pour porter les frais à votre carte d'appel, entrez le numéro de la carte et le numéro d'identification personnelle maintenant.
Okay, that was 2. Yeah, I think S voice is something similar to Siri. I'm not sure. All right, well, and unless there's anything else, I think that's going to be it. I appreciate you joining me here, and my first experience with an Android device of any type. This happens to be the Verizon Samsung Galaxy S4, and it's going to take some getting used to since I've been an Apple fanboy for a number of years now, and I haven't completely given up on Apple, but I at least wanted to see how the other half lived. So I'm liking it. It's a little light. The back is plastic, and I'll definitely be a little cautious with it until I get the actual cover. I'll still be cautious with it then, but I like the bigger screen. As I'm getting older, I think bigger is better, because I may have calibrated eyeballs, as I like to joke, because I had surgery done back in '04 or whatever, but that doesn't stop the aging process anyway. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys.